So so me say ma kwa baby black experience lunch ya na ehwe ho komo ti na oba pa Rutty e wo flow ti ba cho
mama ma yirampu
ka so mu ni emu chebra chocho mucho kama pa ni da
so much you get $200 million. $200 million.
So aka say you $200 million. How mo dey this project.
Okay.
Yeah, we show more well.
Yes.
But omoma name no the program because I'm say year activity any year. Until my name there say we say year of return day. Na anytime there festive season like December the ban year to and then update ni me hu the ombe ni ade. And na president sa kan say be say do fashion week na obeba ba be twa me ho runway ni so. Which security experts for say statement no kind and papa some say because we say oh your man penny and maybe the first coming now the first time now not so no we say oh sorry abanti bi ko say nkoko tutu and no abroad slim you trade you now we we go yes say akwara na adu can say the one child so in this case no certain things no you need to you can be a special guest and care for say president to be on the runway there. Honestly, papa no. Well, this is sad but papa no exposing this. You say papa no do this industry. No two ways about it. But me man yet to say I said because no kwa na be no be fadia score points into we are just, depending on that Blackstar's experience, which I know we don't even have the website. You need to say, Nipana first originator, and I say first registrar, no other penny, say Ghana, so far, and I say on the Tom franchise, no, and whatever. We don't even know. Until actually, yeah, my lunch in the second day. Then the most said, I'm never very lunch, and I rename rebranding, whatever. Maybe Obi I said, I'm trying to say President Muhammad. And the first time I even say ODO creative meaning, but na quite you say we are more in there and penny and power $200 million US and Ghana cedi $200 million USD and no any base project when na throughout the year yes but me right so much no can which mean is can say who says this when you go
okay
this year ya omoba aban yate nti ono president na nti kwa na say ade bia for adwuma we hu dia ono na abesi no so na staff for the project with nti $200 million de wabeka still mo na mo so transparency mo de mo ndabo o man ko no mo ma yu bi Ghana in dollars into the bia budget bia in dollars mo ma yu say sisi am say me ye background for we aba e bia ye be ko ha whatever bia is ifati bia no it shouldn't be say ya kan tra ye be yi se no ye be Ghanaian movie private jet so na ye uya ensan chese mo say ska we gra no o mo fa bi no to project Ghanaian movie na ye kan no na nkofo so entry good content because mo trust script you yes ni kumasi for na mo dusu ye adwuma no ye adwuma akra for no so ye adwuma in any case kuma wood and na bia ye ka movie ye good ye cite example why because and I know that to kumasi on call and I know that to ka boni ye ni e because mo the kind of content kumasi for no e produce e ba me say na afre de ka si ye bibia e na twi no dodo e na say no dodo chale this time the woman is work in hand like action working the talk not just on the casa no major hot
from you just let me come I say also do a drink chamber the president to say the presidential jet all allow foreign content it should be local you see impact in the back CSR because presidential jet they do a criminal there your number Rex amount to say when you're trying million USD on the program now. It's we are trying to find some information Yeah, no website biya.
I'm bit my picking.
Di no shop crash internet so. Who Google a obi dey neighbor.
Change the life family experience.
It's in patrol.
I follow up initially the launching of Blackstar's experience, but prior to it, Obiti said Baba Sadiq, who used to be the CEO of 3 Music TV. He said he's now a good friend of mine. Usually we are son I said that now bro. We are good friends. Latifi, I think so. Latifi in office said if the NDC should come into power, one of the things that they want to do is also create all-year celebration, not just in December. It's you celebrate Ghana in December.
Okay.
Osha MPP and the beyond was the year of return and beyond the return and after December in GH. So campaigns for any brand and any purpose that you want to do, you need a marketing budget for it. Until means Kadodo Omniscient during the MPP era, 3 campaigns in means Kadodo Omniscient. But a creative industry will boost to a man. So you can realize Sakodi dynasty Geka say Ghana a few equal fair before Ghana that year there was a spark in Nipabibu Ghana. But some of the things that are in town is the economy or the economics behind it. Many course with the economics that time we learned so many things economy of even an area. How are you letting me so watching what see her watching one presence in a day and a day back. Everyone's having taxi for about how you will not feel more critic station back of the you for spare parts for so back into economy developing kitten. Now the economics around the AC say nipa no ba on family down ma on February ma. It is a hill of the family. At the end of the day, taxi for truck, hotel, chop bar, or monoton tabia, or monoton representing Ghana and from Momato. So imagine if 600,000 people are to come into a country. About passing a Casinipa 1,000 million them high. Now imagine 600,000. And this is the number of people that started coming in from the very first day until before launching. Akoso santi abawe no eba no se abena yema sadiri enye na because from 2019 2020 I think in 2023 or so we realized $2.5 billion. That is an average spend of $3,000 per person. And $3,000 you don't make them clean a simple 2 weeks. Especially you say one can oh Lord. And once different share the number of people that are coming in, multiply that by Sikabua or that means it makes a lot of sense. I don't know December pay. I don't know January. I don't know February. Because I'm busy. Obi also have time or the vacation. Obi vacation to be in the summer. Obi on vacation in winter. It is to make create a day because you see we are there Africa, Ghana and the center of attraction for every tourist. Number Ghana only guy means number Ghana above 50 black Americans now. Number Ghana only guy. Acquired to the extent that international media houses are talking about Ghana. I was so proud. Someone shared CNN, Breakfast Club. Now, have you been to Ghana? Yeah, I was in Ghana. Wow. Yeah. So it's a good idea. If they have 200 million to invest, it is going to go a long way because among first campaign we are 2.5 billion. Yeah. Imagine see the case somewhere. Mexican that is also one question. Here side bank and echo. And only question number 1. Yes. Question number 2. Baby, I'm only question. Let amplify a daily year. Because the last time I was saying this, not many penifuli aiding. I'm saying, Sasako the point regional stage. I can say nipa and na Ghana no mobile. Why don't we use this same formula? Yeah. Let's invest in the artist. Because there's a world calendar for even music release. Yeah. So we release in Noma. There's a world calendar. Yes. There are only superstars being able to release it in winter. Now winter, no, Europe winter and even America winter and slightly different. You have a world calendar for promotion. It is a person artist because Nigeria is winning when it comes to the sound.
Yes.
But Ghana is winning when it comes to tourism.
Yes.
How is that possible? You slow down to on the sound the tourism nothing. It's my sound and also the encore because most of them that come here international portals they came to experience Ghana, but most of them the team Nigeria from outside it's university or artists promotion time you do among international portals also promote to massa catch say Ghana. It makes a lot of sense because when the artist gets bigger it affects us.
Yes, yeah.
So my main thing is 200 million. I think it's even a shampoo.
Yeah.
So they share creative arts now because it is the creative arts that is driving it. The creative arts are total from so much country. What's the difference between Mercedes-Benz 2019 there and 2024 there? They design it.
Yes.
Because the technology is the same.
It's the same.
Design light and I say, oh, that way 2020 you light no. Light no but you see, you so the local school now for every art class you to go so. We don't value art.
Yes.
And it's sad because the richest people, most of the richest people in the world, are mainly designs. Design and setting everything apart. So the creative arts, if it's being boosted well, because you anticipate India benefited from medical tourism because we go India so Oko China, Oko Family, Oko Ghana, Ghana actually the level of Dubai, even without investing in our structures.
Yes.
So the new idea are you for? Then Nakupo, and what this say, let's say we are more package if you happen. Then we are not Ghana, let's say, I was all the package and Nakupo. We need a push, and I'm glad the president has seen it.
Yeah.
Because on one case, and when we were talking about security threats, many who online some African, me different on that.
Okay.
To see a whole president on a runway is a different level of marketing altogether. We had a president who sat in the office when we are runway show, and also in the fear we are pump African way.
Yeah. So now imagine say we were doing many per 5 we imagine so mo kwa koto material we were doing 5 and then 5 and then 5 there was a company started some machine trying to transfer because of the short now it gives job to a man almost that is the small economics around influential figures using their voice for the right thing. Okay. So we be so hey me say atade print crowd be so action and hear the short. And this is not even on party lines. Yeah. It's not even party A or party B. No. It's about seeing father figure B. Yeah. Because only of course. Politics room. Because there's no way expect to say MP before running now akase adiwe at the pada. They will squash it automatically. Like I say, your more idea. Say idea ni idea. We need problem B. We need party A. We need party B. Exactly. We are done me. What do you say? Say make your young kontane to asunu kwa dia. Anyone who see DH. In kontane to say your first education mean 2.5 billion. And your first education yeah. No you to me before no you agree say. You never DH because I dey high say especially new creatives and it goes to all of us. Of course. Accountability and when you agree say when this can check kwa
but you fuba
yes
and at the hard really say media no be kwa kofa asem na ba no say media bi atan aban wo so
Kuma ga kan kwa die
because can Shatawala say wait manka wait abon bo
and who right so okay
so sanity media bia you hear say otan aban but me kwanya me aban na o te so no you ena ye de takracha na show na ka na ge one so we deserve or we have every right to move to you. However, in the case of this, when we move to government, we back. So we say, hey, we say she it is for accountability purposes.
yes
And when I was saying because there's no way you can tell me, me that say, I buy our better so or that be a Frenching.
of course
Now you know about so be last year man for error.
we no so got you saying
Error.
we go be back
No, na so o kwan so a say mentra ha. Now ko tena one say penalty ni last na. Fair enough. But the tell say o ni pa ko no di man so no. Ni di ni na any semi na twin kwa make can say it is her. To me, but now there will be 3-second speech. Say campaign how? What I say? So at the end of the day, what all I want to say with respect to Blackstar is it's a big deal.
yeah
It's a country be die soon. Nigeria invested last 2 years. They invested over $637 million. I stand to be corrected on the figure, but a $600 million range. Says can we try to honor or pump directly into their entertainment and creative arts. It's a more facility. Upcoming artists call it more rap bank. I can say I'm a person. I'm a person who promote to. No minister. No promotion. No what is it?
royalties
No royalties. We should be
interest
installments
payback.
okay but yeah
Yes, bank of the
wow
it's happening elsewhere in Nigeria here.
That's good.
Because imagine if they have a sound. They have the most powerful artist in the world right now.
yes
Burna Boy. Until so say Burna Boy until the next stage be as one can say. I say Murphy.
obetimi aka sem
Patron what is waka? Exactly. Until you
yes
and even a home pony push it no say so money here back and forth we said that December.
yes
Your movie that December they don't wear that December by Ghana ni. Just say artist na managing in Nigeria ni. Mr. Easy o ko aso Mr. Easy ko aso so is an Nigeria ni papa. Your man to me tell.
Oba na mo oba
50-50
ojo ki
When I na no ono
why you kwa so oba na chi
It's free Nigeria. So it only shows you that other countries are seriously watching us and how we are able to do it.
okay
Imagine the amount of money in Rwanda to publicize the coup. As also visit Rwanda. As now for bar, I have a stadium. Visit Rwanda. When we say visit Ghana, baby, international club is called this club. But we are free.
I a factory
It's only right to say this cabishing. Just say creative as many day.
So the question is, Sikana edition, no, those that are in charge, is it going to be strictly those who belong to the NDC party? And I said there are other people more outside the party, they are competent enough to help. And if Oma more NDC are they going to deliver? And some the doors because of
winner takes
only party, but deliver.
No,
takes
in your creative art sector, you know, ye campaigner obi ani bibiare nyanko nti ye na me abo am tie ma ye campaign dia ma MPP na Rutty ayama NDC na ye say ye ma bronco deputy ebi ankonya social kura person wo creative art office me ja Rutty NC
Emfa.
NC
and you say selfish interest.
no NC say Ghana mrano I say it's Rutty you know you know mo
some people now when you no na take
I have this experience so be the calamity here and say yeah regional minister call clean up exercise for the Ashanti Fest no and other people be no more campaigning for MPP call some better ha clean up exercise or some better one from amonko
so we are the obinyo bi that is the perception is that
but case ni na say yenti access say we start again if you nkuma mreso and start here there's no way bit masesa and the only way na ke opportunity say business say campaign do ha we creative as nke beti ho ase na nke agina nchen ama mo ya ma yo say but ya nyele sa ye be adwin na yo so ku wem because you say e ho le the gateway to success.
Yes.
Because we do need a bit more see how we so sa me better than hard. The man that will come it is say first look at plan is into no do say they are three sima say this year yeah was really yeah be pa only na boss we am you say na we sit down you know tasako nti ye nyina ye tena se ne se ba bi da you usually na be dey you be kumbi and when am say akoba because if you travel more silifo you could direct you be meeting kesi ogreto video ni we kwa ni opposition ni abem ni tenchen we observe me na so am pass say Alaji Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bamia ekoye le bia you hu mo ho no there's no way president Blackstar staffer work so ma ebe tranche ya be free omo da bida number 1 o person project ni gina because you see the reality so
yes
e was so fan to for be ju amadi so wa se oyi ama yo sem kra to nchen a e so for bi obagina because it's so one person one see the cry free say sika no so yira no yes so no mu say wa fa na sika no way you want to make me ama exactly so why would you want to engage the opposition in this it doesn't really make a lot of sense if you ask me it is a quite the opposite pepe ye kwa fankofo a woni momo na say say we do some for what my day akon ho
na no Ghana e bit me aka we do bon no we aka
but okay so you fan say because we need this yan fa say wa fa ne hu nipa bi na nipa na ko diska o wo ho kwan so be dey o be dwuma be ka say nipa bi e de ma no a wo diska but so opposition so let my na adwen say ma me diska no na say project no we dey enti America sir there are several times I will policy bit me back down my house a policy we dey pa we dey ba be boy we no so opposition na so na gina kwabrane so won ti ase da na feel okay NDC for also at some point yes NDC for you email me feel no NDC for I say kuku aware to busu awu use da enti normal enti fankofo because when you dey mama fa omo be so let me deliver no me deliver simple because at the end of the day we are going to hold you accountable. It's no for two no. Me for two no baako. On franco for we need say $200 million for me to do here tuma. Because a share ye rebo so. Na ye can adwa straight. Oh physical pa.
And what America will be slim as no. Fortunately, NDC they not me be can sika or maybe invest with this project and this program or maybe but mania Katina Feku was 2018 obeye Afrima sika ma no di wem e be si me and I remember say 2019 or Afrima no November 2018 so 2019 and the dusty e bisan e hit FM so like on my you as a accountability to tell you slim okay woman make a say only like in a nutshell, no, and yeah, no, go a contaminate. No, you see, this is the thing I usually omoto. No, they be I make you call Accra or my friend. Massive for your call. I'm not about to call on that time. Saturday, I'm not about MPP, and they were across the carpet. Saturday, don't the MPP. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I knew a brother boy MPP that time. I don't know also. I I'm about to continue to be the same thing. Opposite African, with your friend's accountability. I want because me, and that thing became a very canker on MPP government because I feel like you're pointing fingers at them. Say, but you about when they discover to protect the public purse. And here is the case. You can't yet to one from no. And so change here, you feel able to media ISR project, no. Enti ye bisa ma no ho e ho to anya no e go show national theater yeah you call e emu so no e moya ama e na de bae. So this thing is not as if say e be a creatives be any there. Sometimes even people from the same political party would want to know the accountability of whatever money you be share project you, but are they willing to explain to us? Oh, and one of my money, you have my curriculum and take the 3 months, ABC and P theater. That's a uni project. No, catch it says Sikawa, World Bank, and my Sikawa. I feel no really a culture. I feel no more chairs, I feel I'm going to so why not kind of carry?
Catch it says Canada. And I went to my I
say, I feel like a World Bank, a secure. You see,
or your deputy.
Election, not for primary elections. It's crazy, right? Sometimes it's not as if make anything, especially when it happens in Ashanti Indian area. No ginger me cry. I'm so passionate about it. Yeah. But I better to say, what's one more? Because I said, mo sector no be serious. No ma kasare, opa he do campaign timer. Omo mo ko ye campaign. But a junior appoint you be a compensational ministry. You just take somebody near there, 2 panel. Mommy Jifabu Mashi, you don't know one. A man on a regional minister, yeah, Ashanti First, and you do say a regional minister being a diaba. But it goes beyond, of course, yes, under the creative arts and then the tourism ministry. Yes. Because all there has a concept here, the Mokoye, Vejo, and fashion, Mammy Motiada, Mammy Nobaha. Wamaha enti abeye adia edaho ye wo ha makoku be ka che so obe percent e bi ewie kura beye fa ebeba beye funeral festival ewie eche ewie sen no kumase enso mu ye ewie chinchirinche emu sen na mo ba mu me sector we de bia mi nja so obe ka ha de be diske bi me fa ho di enti obi beye ina akobisa accountability of virtues there eno no ya account amount.
No, the whole country is a crime scene.
Because now you account for mama.
The whole country is a crime scene.
Who makes me concern?
Finance minister, it's be about parliament, about with the budget. You interest could be on through a creating act. The design will say, and no the some will be beyond the figure and the banner scared of the mom, and you 200 million piano.
Okay.
Blackstar's experience in 200 million piano, but the whole creating act.
Okay.
So you're going to be a man through. It's bad.
For ministry, when finance a finance ministry, I think some elderly follow your interest. There occur it makes a lot of sense. So there are other sense and it's allowed, especially when it comes to preparing budget, because all prepare a forecast. And now it's started out to see a forecast. It will ministry be demands. If certain ministry be demands anywhere ready. They are whole coin say time they are ready no more the baba to parliament and in parliament who say we scan number 1 2 everything say was the normal nothing on my granted permission. So I understand that, but there are so many things so many political crimes of course during the MPP administration, especially with respect to the creative arts. I mean empowering of foreign event organizers. I as compared to local event organizers. There was a $5.something million that was given to Afro Nation to organize their movie festival. One of, I mean, two per NFE hall, I think so, common government in Toronto.
Yeah.
And Omijaya at the end of the as to say, Saskana balance a room, so look to say if there was a penalty, what happened to the clauses involved? How you deal on it? But ask yourself, so we a business we were saying now buying a show for $5 million in power. Do you know the level of weight in it media now? And he gave it to Slade. Slade is just like KOD event organizer then crown over her. Or to say event organizer BRO. But ultimately Tamsas can add the man. Why don't you invest in ours?
Yes.
At the end of the day, if Ghanaians have developed taste for foreign product, don't blame us. Because I don't blame us because when we feel bad, on man, we do right again.
Okay, Pacho Yonko,